whatever you do, don't fall asleep. I was busy thinking about
This was a genius idea, and I had to try it.
I'm gonna take my time.
I can't be the only one who hears you. Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room.
Let's play Poke the Pumpkin. Get your mind out of the gutter, go to the Dollar Tree, grab poster board and window clings. Enter your finest redneck china. I want you to add some toys, candy, money, whatever your heart desires. Add some tissue paper and secure it with a rubber band, and then hot glue the cups to a poster board. This will be a great addition to any Halloween party.
Here's how we put together our Halloween porch. We use zip ties to attach the pumpkins, cut holes in the back, and then insert C9 Christmas lights. Shove some garland in the blank spaces. Corey spray painted a 15-foot tree. We decorated it on the ground before bringing it over to the porch and securing it into a tree stand. It took us about 9 hours to complete the project, but so worth it. I was so happy with how pretty it looked at night. Ready for trick-or-treaters.
A few weeks ago, you told me that Lane had a crush on me. Well, I have a crush on her too. Now, I know you have very strict rules about dating and boys, but I just want you to know that I'm a good person. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I've never gotten a ticket, I'm healthy, I take care of myself, I floss. I never watch more than 30 minutes of television a night, partly because I think it's a waste of time, and partly because there's nothing on. I respect my parents, I do well in school, I never play video games in case they do someday prove that playing them can turn you into a serial killer. I don't drink coffee. I hate soda because
Hej, hej, dziś przychodzę do Was z pomysłem na ciekawe i kreatywne podanie słodyczy na Halloween. Propozycja pierwsza to pająki Oreo. Wszystko, czego potrzebujecie, to Oreo, paluszki i cukrowe oczy. Oczy przyklejam na lukier w pisaku. Propozycja numer 2 to potworne donaty. Tutaj wystarczą tylko żelki w kształcie zębów, które przecinam na pół, następnie dodaję oczy i potwory gotowe. Ostatnia propozycja to paluszki mumie. Paluszki zanurzam w czekoladzie albo w lukrzy, tutaj akurat mamy lukier i dodajemy cukrowe oczy gotowe.
Part 2 of hosting the ultimate Halloween girls' night pajama party. I'm rearranging my furniture so I can set up these 2 tables. I lined it with a plastic tablecloth and then I layered it with a lace one to make it look more luxurious. I'm doing purple and black this year and I am so here for it. Most of these decorations are from the Dollar Tree, so affordable, literally run. I decided to do like a mixture of holographic in between, but I think what takes this to the next level is the tapered candles. Tapered candles just make everything look prettier. I've always wanted to use this letterboard, so I decided to do Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun, and I think that's literally the cutest thing ever. I got these caps from the Dollar Tree as well, and I set those up, and that's pretty much it. Come back for part 3 to see me hang hats and lights from the ceiling. I am so excited, you guys.
I threw a Halloween dinner party for girls' night, and it was a smashing success. with the exception of a few fails that will haunt me forever. First things first, choosing a theme. I decided on blacks and purples, partly because I wanted a goth and glam vibe, but also partly because it's the colors of the decor I already own. Next, I had to figure out the food. I found C&L Catering on Instagram. They cooked up the perfect gothic yet glamorous menu. The only thing I had left to figure out was the drink menu. I wanted to greet the ghouls with a drink upon arrival, so I bought a case of black and purple skeleton champagne flutes off the Dollar Tree website, some black and purple edible cocktail glitter off of Amazon, ran into some technical difficulties, and 30 minutes later, voila! While the caterers put their finishing touches on the food, ooh look, a gold tooth! I threw on my Morticia Addams wig and was ready to go with 5 minutes to spare, or so I thought. All I had to do was bring the drink tray over. I can't believe I did that. It was all bones on deck as we raced to clean up the sparkly snafu just as the doorbell rang.
Hey y'all! Decorate this birthday cake with me. This was a surprise day cake for one of my customers. Her husband reached out to me and wanted to surprise her with a special cake. She loves Halloween, so he ordered her a pumpkin cake with cream cheese filling and buttercream. I pitched him a couple of ideas, and we decided to go with a vintage-looking cake. I am so happy I got to make her birthday cake. She is a super supportive customer of mine. Every year she hosts a pumpkin carving event, and this will be my 3rd year catering her event. I always have so much fun creating her spooky treats, and I'm always happy to hear that her guests enjoy them. Lee, if you're seeing this, I hope you had a great birthday, and I hope you enjoyed your cake. Thank you for all the support you've given me and my business. I am super appreciative of you.
Meet my Franken cake. So about a month ago I had this really cute idea to make a retro cake, but I only had one piping bag left, so basically it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I decided to freeze it and use it to make content. And I'm not going to be eating this cake anytime soon. Anyway, since Halloween is right around the corner, I decided to make a Halloween themed mini cake to match my Halloween themed cupcakes. If you want to see that cupcake series, I have a playlist on my profile now. I didn't have any idea of how I wanted this cake to look, so I honestly winged it. I recently went to Victoria's basement and bought heaps of sprinkles, so I decided to use this black glitter flake sprinkle to cover the top of the cake. Then, with some orange buttercream and a star tip, I piped these cute little pumpkins and added a stem using a small round tip and brown buttercream, and of course I had to add some vines. I used the same piping bag as I used for the vines and made a grass border to give this cake a little graveyard feel. I topped it off with some Halloween cupcake decorations that I found at Kohl's, and I put them anywhere that I thought it would look good. The bottom of the cake looked a little bit bland, so I had to add some Halloween sprinkles around the rim of the cake. Finally, I added some pumpkin and black cat decorations on the side of the cake, and there you have it, my Franken cake. Take a shot for every time I said Halloween in this video, oh my god. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know how I should decorate this Franken cake next.
start with spooky deviled eggs.
I like this pickling.
Yeah, so here's how we do it. We hard-boiled these eggs and just crack them a bit on the table, okay? And then you put them into a food coloring bath of like purpley black. Leave them overnight, and then you get these great, like, rotten-looking eggs, but they're not rotten. You can actually eat them. So, Ryan, you can pipe those in. Regular deviled egg filling, which is your egg yolk, mayo, mustard, and we added green food coloring. Top them with a little bit of poppy seed. Gives it... Oh, look.
Okay,
this is horrific. This is a gory cake, but this is so easy to do. You can make a cake or just go to the supermarket. I just said, hey, can I have cakes that aren't decorated yet?
Just like a plain white cake.
Plain white cake.
Okay.
2 options for how to get your blood look. What I did here, you can spray it right all over your cakes.
Ooh.
This one is corn syrup with food coloring, a little bit of water in there, or you can actually buy them now at the store. They have like, this is cherry flavored spray, and it looks so creepy and gory.
Put sriracha on it as well if you want to
Oh, you
savory spicy.
totally could.
Just what the neighborhood kids want. Would you like a little sriracha cake?
This is a top trending one. You take hot dogs, and you're going to cut in some knuckles.
Oh, it looks like a finger already.
So you cut in what looks like a fingernail at the
Right.
top, and then some little lines to look like knuckles, and then once you cook it, they really split open. A little drizzled ketchup.
That
This
doesn't-
is
Oh, so you do it
huge hit.
pre-cook.
Pre-cook, and then it opens
Pre-cook.
up. We have a pumpkin that we've carved an open mouth into. We're going to take guac.
Oh, I love it.
Just literally dump it all out there. Some chips on the sides.
It smells great.
Smells great. All right, a little messy here.
It's okay.
Turn it
gets
around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it.
Pucamole.
Let's decorate my front yard for Halloween. My theme this year is a graveyard. What I'm going to focus on today is the front entrance of my graveyard. I made these Jack Skellington pillars, so now I'm going to put them up. Because I'm putting them in the grass, I need them to make sure that they stay upright, so I'm using this 5-foot post that I bought from Home Depot. My pillars are hollow in the middle, so this post is what's going to keep them from falling. I used this pool noodle from Dollar Tree to kind of cushion it, so if it moves around or anything, it doesn't break it. The pool noodle is longer than my post, so I just tore it off and then kind of cushioned the top part of it. Then the pillar just went over the top of it, and it keeps it from tipping over because my yard kind of slanted to the side. This is what they look like. Oh my goodness, they're gonna be the entrance to my graveyard. For the fence, I bought these plastic fence panels from the 99-cent store about 3 years ago, but they bring them out every single year. I just trimmed off the little bottom spikes at the bottom of them. To install my fence, I used these wood stakes that I spray painted and drilled 2 holes in each of them. I use 2 pickets for each fence panel, kind of like this. So after I stake one of the wood stakes to the ground, I put in a zip tie in each one of the holes like this. This is what the setup looks like for each one of the fence panels, and then I just close the zip ties. And then I do that to each one of the fence panels. I just keep going. I wanted my Jack Skellington to have more highlights, so I spray painted the face white in certain spots and then went back and filled in the details with black. And I think it came out a lot better, and it's gonna shine a lot more at night. So this is all I got done before the sun started fully coming out. So this is part 1 of decorating my front yard for Halloween. I hope I gave you some ideas and you got inspired to start decorating. And that's all for today. Bye!